Hey guys, today we're going to be touring the Invisible House out in Joshua Tree, Southern California. It is a beauty. It is amazing. It does shock the eye. It stands out like no other out here in this desert. So strap in, we're going to check it out. Just remind you real quick, if you could like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that stuff, leave a comment. Always love to know what you have to say about what I have to say, about what this guy has to say about these properties. Thank you.
The exterior of this home is striking and unique. We have these massive glass panels, and these glass panels have mirrored finish, and that's how we get this structure to reflect the surroundings around us, thus the name Invisible House. Now, this section of the property has a foundation that goes into the ground, but on the other side we have two concrete caissons floating the rest of the structure where we have the primary bedroom suite. Now coming here, small patio. These
Didn't really do the patio all that special, did they? They just kind of concrete blocked. I think the location is what makes this place so valuable.
sliding glass doors open up to the junior primary bedroom. And coming to this side, we can see
This guy does not want neighbors, I'll tell you that. You don't build an invisible house in the middle of a desert if you want neighbors. So
the hillside that this house is located right next to. Massive boulders, amazing scenery, and this walkway takes you to the entry. So we have the sliding glass doors opening up to the property. Stunning space. I can't wait to show you what's on this side, but first let's turn this way. Setback columns, walls of glass.
huge shipping container. I wonder if there's that same mirrored glass on the roof so the satellites can't see it too.
Incredible scenery. And now let's cover the specs. So we have 3 bedrooms, 4 full baths, 5,500 square feet of interior space, situated on a 90-acre plot, which is the biggest privately owned plot right next to the Joshua Tree National Park. It is available for short-term rentals, managed by Field Trip, owned by Chris Henry.
Ooh, unfortunately you cannot buy this place. Or maybe you could, but you'd have to make them a hell of an offer.
So I want to give big thanks to them for making this tour possible. And as always, you can find more information in the description of this video. Without a doubt, the coolest Airbnb in the world, in my opinion.
Yeah, Ennis and I have had our eyes on this property for a long time. We're excited to finally get in here. It's kind of one of those iconic photography locations and iconic Joshua Tree locations, you know?
It is the Invisible House. I mean, it's so cool.
Yeah.
And let's continue our tour. Now, we have this opening taking us to the junior primary bedroom. These
Pretty basic. I like it. It's all minimalist. It's kind of like cubey too. It's got these like little geometric shapes on this chair and kind of like here and around these different areas.
These rooms are not like the typical rooms that we tour on our channel. This bedroom is very unique. We have the built-in bed here made out of marble, and they use the same marble as a back wall. Tempur-Pedic bed, super comfortable.
Super simple. Very, very simple, like caveman simple.
Modern light fixtures, and obviously room gets ton of natural light because we're surrounded by walls of glass. The good thing is you can see outside very clearly, but they cannot see you from the outside. These windows are all mirrored, tinted essentially, and you can just open up these sliding glass doors and enjoy the scenery. This is incredible. I've never been in a place like this before.
Yeah, we are very close to Los Angeles, but we rarely get the opportunity to actually visit.
We're 2 hours away from Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's right.
And this is our first time in Joshua Tree. All right, I'm gonna close these sliding glass doors.
Would you guys want to stay in Joshua Tree? Doesn't seem that nice to me. Like you just go outside. I guess you could hike and everything, but there's not really, it's all desert. It's going to be hot. You know, you're gonna get sand in your shoes. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me the best things about Joshua Tree.
We have polished concrete floors, modern light fixtures, great volume, and yeah, this is the junior primary bedroom. Now, this hallway takes us to the junior primary bathroom. Same polished concrete floors, and I'm going right in. Look at this walk-in shower. This is crazy.
You could tell this place is an Airbnb because it gets its use. I mean, look at all these like water lines and everything, and I don't know if that's grime from the outdoors or whatnot. Kind of looks like the inside of an oven, all silver here. I don't know if this is screaming luxury to me.
Stainless steel wall panels, rain head above, it's all open, and on top of that, they have these invisible branded towels throughout the property where you can hardly see it. How cool is that?
I like that.
You have your toilet, mirror, really cool light fixture, vanity on this side, very unique, very modern bathroom. Now, let's go back to the hallway so we can check out the main space. Now, the focal point of this main space is the 100-foot heated pool that is against the west wall. Views are fantastic, scenery is amazing, and you have a heated pool in the center of your home. So cool.
Yeah,
We
we have
like
seen
that.
some.
No diving board. Never a diving board. I want a diving board. I mean, you might hit your head on one of these rafters with a diving board, but I'm yet to see the diving board. Bring it on. Bring the diving board forth, please.
Interior pools before, but never one like this.
Not at this extent.
Yeah, exactly.
You have your open ceilings, industrial feel, first seating area on my right-hand side. And in fact, Mikey, can we take everybody outside for a second? I want to show this side view. So this property is situated right next to a hillside with these boulders and this scenery. It's like a movie.
Yeah, and the reflections you get all around the house from the rocks and the other side of the house is unlike anything we've ever seen.
Without a doubt. And I really appreciate how they built this house, how it's integrated to the landscape. And then you have the mirrored walls, which helps it blend even more. I've never seen a structure like this before. It's fascinating.
Yeah, it's incredible. I wish they had these kinds of homes all over the country. I could see these in woods. I could see these in deserts. Like, they would blend anywhere, you know?
I totally agree. All right, back inside, another seating area. I gotta show this. Well, two details here. Number one, this is the coolest chess set I've ever seen in my life. It's all brushed metal pieces, such a curated accessory, and check this out. This is the owner's next project. They're calling it the Starburst House. It is built out of 20 containers.
Really?
And they're building it here in Joshua Tree. How cool is that?
It looks like something you would see on like another planet, you know?
Yeah, it looks like a UFO that landed in Joshua Tree, you know?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Amazing. All right, let's continue. Right next to the seating area, we have this dining table.
Yeah, check out this chair. It's like 3D printer chair. That's neat.
Stainless steel top, seating for 10. Even the chairs are so futuristic. Look at the angles here. And it is right next to your 100-foot pool. I've never been in a space like this before. I can't get over this hillside right here, this rocky, deserty landscape, views. It's a lot to take in.
Yeah, I am really excited to see what this looks like when the sun goes down.
Look at these lounging chairs, that glass coffee table, and obviously we have more sliding glass doors opening up to that walkway, automatic shades throughout. And
Real nice place if you know, you bring your girlfriend there and she likes to be on her phone, doesn't want to go outside, or the other way around. And you know, you look at her and you say, "Hey, just look around you. Everything's beautiful out here. You really want to sit in here all day? We want to go outside. Oh, here's a door right here. Make your way out."
this is where we have the main seating area. I really like these modern sectional couches, light fixture above, glass coffee table, breathtaking views. We have another table on this side.
Be a great place for a party. Get a lot of people, a lot of room. Got the pool there.
And right across from the seating area, we have this 86-inch LG TV.
Ooh, they got it on the roller. That's the first time I've seen that. You just push the TV right around to wherever you want it to be.
And I really appreciate that they have the TV on the stand with tires. That way you can move this TV wherever you want. And because they have glass walls throughout, they ended up recessing in their plugs on the floors. Now, before we leave Mikey, one more detail. There's a sliding glass door here, and that's why we have this glass railing. And they ended up putting this glass railing to the interior. That way on the exterior, they protect that monolithic look. But at the same time, you have your protection. You can just open up the glass and enjoy the scenery. Now, let's check out the next space.
No screens, you'll notice, on any of the doors. So you can't, leave the doors open at night if there's bugs. I don't know if there's that many bugs in the desert. Most things die in the desert. But, I mean, would you get like a lizard coming in the house if you left the window open or the door, I suppose, overnight? You're going to have lizards crawling in your bed? You don't want that.
Kitchen. I really like this long island design. You have your bar seating here, first sink, white flat panel cabinetry, and you have two smaller sinks here, induction cooktop, marble countertop. This is the same marble that we saw at the junior primary bedroom. Pendant lights above, and on this side, look at this glass stand, microwave, toaster, coffee maker. And since this is a short-term rental property, they
$100 total amongst all these utilities. Maybe $80.
provide all the accessories, appliances, utensils, towels, everything you need, so you can just come in and enjoy this house. Now, on the other side, rest of the built-ins, freezer, fridge, 2 ovens, and the way this kitchen is designed can easily accommodate large events, large groups with catering. And yeah, I feel like we're on Mars right now in a futuristic modern home. I can't wrap my head around it.
Yeah, I used to read Life magazine when I was a kid, and they would have these conceptual drawings of like the way homes would look in the future. This was a 1950s magazine, and this is always what they looked like, It's crazy.
I don't know. It looks a little square for the 60s drawings.
Yeah, it's this crazy, hyper-modern, monolithic structure that contrasts so nicely with the landscape of Joshua Tree.
Now, it would be cool if there was some magic technology that made the back of this building reflect towards this so it was truly invisible. But I don't believe that technology has been created yet. Maybe by certain governments for military procedures, some black book CIA stuff. There's real invisible houses out there, people. You'll never see them because they're invisible.
The invisible house sits near a stretch of desert where 2 distinct ecosystems meet. The lower elevation Colorado Desert and the higher and cooler Mojave Desert, which provides a natural habitat for the Joshua Tree. The Joshua Tree is an important part of the ecosystem, providing shelter for a variety of wildlife, including birds and insects. In addition, it's an iconic symbol of the American West, and the national park has become a popular tourist destination. This rugged landscape has endured centuries of changing climate, from torrential rain to dust bowl conditions. In such an environment, and with current conditions growing hotter and drier every year, the invisible house benefits greatly from forward-thinking technology and an incredibly unique...
Doesn't seem to be many roads, or at least they didn't show them like a highway. Because I imagine you get a nice muscle car or a convertible and drive down those endless desert roads. That would be, and then you arrive here at your invisible house. That would be the thing that I would like.
Design. It's a piece of modern art dropped from space onto the earth.
This looks spooky. Hey, come down here under my invisible house. No, I don't want to. No, that's scary.
Someone was like 100 years ahead and they're like, I'm gonna build this and it's gonna make sense in the middle of a desert. It's basically a 22-story skyscraper laying on its side. It is precisely 220 feet long, 24 feet wide, and 24 feet tall, making it a perfect rectangle. Having this much glass on the outside in Joshua Tree is a challenge on its own, and making it look this seamless is quite impressive. The main components of the structure are steel for the frame and floor trusses, concrete for the floors and foundation, and glass for the exterior cladding. The steel frame is made up of beams that are joined together with a long floor frame, which is also reinforced by cross beams known as W-frames at certain intersecting parts of the property to support this monolithic structure. That gives you that lateral strength. Not that it needs it, that's probably just an overkill.
How tough do you think the glass is, though? And what a pain in the ass it would be to replace one of these panels. Wow. I don't know. They never tell me. They never tell me how tough the glass is.
And it also looks really cool on the inside. These floor beams then distribute all that weight to the foundation that's on the right wing and 2 concrete caissons on the left wing. The right wing in-ground foundation was designed to anchor the house into the ground since that side has a higher elevation. On top of that, the right wing houses the 100-foot lap pole, making the in-ground foundation a necessity to support the weight of the pole. During the construction process, they also focused on building around the existing landscape while trying to have the least impact possible on the natural environment. The left wing of the home is where things get even more interesting as we analyze the 2 concrete pillars holding up the structure. These can carry so much weight. I can't stress it enough. Look, I'm right next to it. You can see the size, right? And if you look to this side, this entire section cantilevers. And what I found most impressive about this cantilever is the fact that they went as far as they could before this cantilever starts flexing too much.
Really?
Where it would break the glass panels.
Don't jump in that end of the house. You'll tip it. You don't want that.
They wouldn't be able to withstand the flexibility.
We're gonna skip ahead a little bit here, guys.
So just based on
Seamless true floor-to-ceiling opening while hiding the structural columns behind these panels. Lastly, the top section of the glass is there to hide the parapet walls that surround the flat roof. This section is very important because these parapet walls provide the height needed to hide some glass and steel. But when you start thinking about utilities, solar panels, how you're going to protect this home from the harsh weather conditions of Joshua Tree.
Could be a nice end of the world place to go, right? Secluded, not a lot of people. Not so many cannibals out there in the desert. Maybe there is. There's not a lot of natural food to be found. Do you want to head to the desert during the end times? Let me know in the comments. Is this would this make a good shelter for the end of the world?
It's actually a really challenging project. My hats off to Chris and Tom for making this design and this idea into reality. Now, we're in the second bedroom, by the way. Come on in. Steel frame is exposed. Walls of glass facing the views. There's actually another sliding glass door here. And looking at the room, another king-size bed, built-in marble bed frame. You have some cabinetry for your clothes.
Basic.
Light and bright. And
Amazon
this is your
basic. What do we got over here? These vases? Is this a collection of vases he likes? Or vases? Vases he likes? You got 5 of them over here in the corner for some odd reason.
open walk-in shower, which is just, I'm going in there. And you have a stone base, rain head above, stainless steel panel. So futuristic.
Yeah, it is like you're on a spaceship.
That's right. And Mikey, let's show this. This is the half bathroom. You have your vanity here, toilet, light fixture. This is the second bedroom. Now, let's go back to the main space so we can hit that hallway and go check out the primary bedroom suite. So, can we show this mirror piece for a second? It looks like a mirror, but it's not, because right on the other side, we have another full bathroom. This is essentially for the main spaces. We have the vanity here, medicine cabinet, and on the other side, we have a walk-in shower. And the mirror that I just showed you is actually not a mirror. It's a glass piece where we can see the other side, but they cannot see in. In fact, this pocket door is the same way. I can see outside, but they cannot see me.
Just like on the exterior, they're basically two-way mirrors.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now, on the hallway, we also have the laundry room, washer, dryer, cabinetry or a storage area, and then we have this, again, pocket door opening up to the primary bedroom suite. This is definitely going up there as one of the coolest spaces we have ever toured for so many reasons. The engineering.
Like this bathtub. I would have wanted this big old bathtub right close to the window. Or one of these windows. So that way you could like lay in that bathtub and look at, like if you lay in this bathtub right now, you're going to be looking at this. This structure right here in front of your window. Bad design. You don't want that. You want it where the bed is, or at least beside the bed, so you can look flat out as you're laying in your bathtub, drinking your margarita, looking at the sunset. So that's a poor design choice.
Openness, accessories, finishes, details. I mean, this room is very unique. First off, let's talk about this double glass bed frame that weighs over 2,500 pounds. Right across from that, we have this glass railing. These are sliding glass doors that open up to Juliet balcony. That way you can really soak in these views, which are incredible. Now on the other side, we have a small chair, and check.
You would not want to be a nocturnal sleeper, or yeah, you wouldn't want the night shift if you were living here, because you'd try to go to bed and the sun would just be blurring in your eyes as you're trying to sleep. There's no shading at any point in this house.
Check this out. The invisible house comes with its own invisible guitar.
It has to.
There you go.
This was Joe Perry's guitar. I think I'm holding it upside down.
Really?
There you go.
Lipstick pickup on there. That's nice. It looks like we got 2 toggle switches. One that looks like a button, like a little mute button of some sort. A lot of these guys use them so they go. Very cool guitar.
That was Joe Perry's guitar.
Correct.
Wow.
How amazing is that?
That's really cool. And those acrylic guitars are actually deceptively heavy, aren't they?
They are heavy.
Yeah.
That one definitely was.
Yeah.
And I'm just out of words. Come on, follow me. Look at this open bathroom design. You know what this property,
Location, you know?
even though, now,
That scared me, seeing you open that.
yeah?
Yeah.
Pretty sleek, huh?
Yeah.
And then we have the water closet here, and on the other side, I love these open showers. All stainless steel, rain head above. I mean, you have your black house, but it's a very private property. You can just take a shower here and soak it all in.
Yeah, and I have to say this, I don't know if we already said it, but although this home gets more natural light than I think any home we've ever seen, all these windows are extremely tinted. So
Yes.
for me, it makes it perfect to expose to the outside. But if you're staying here, you're not just blasted by sunlight all the time.
I totally agree. And
Okay.
you just open up these sliding glass doors and look at these views. Glass, steel, and concrete, the basic building blocks for most all modern architecture.
Very nice. Yeah. Kind of want to see it at night, see if it's more invisible. But you can see through it. What the hell? I thought this was supposed to be invisible. I'm looking right inside. What if I'm taking a shower?
This place looks insane at night. All right, everyone.
All right, guys. Well, that's it for this one. Did you like it? Out in Joshua Tree, the invisible house. Is it invisible enough for you? Would you want to buy it? Would you want to stay there? Would you want to head over there and live out in the desert for a week or two? You know, have a good time. Bring the boys. Bring your wife. Tell everyone. Have fun. All right, guys. That's going to do it for me. Hit me with a like, subscribe. We'd like a one of those comments. I want a comment. Can you please? Could you please? All right. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you.